Bitcoin miner did win a solo block as well, so a quick coverage on that. A solo Bitcoin miner recently mined a block worth approximately $300,000 US, an event that has sparked widespread discussion and celebration online. This rare occurrence, which I think is becoming less and less rare, by the way, underscores the potential for individual miners to achieve significant rewards in Bitcoin's decentralized mining ecosystem. The event has fueled conversations about the importance of solo mining in preserving the decentralized nature of Bitcoin, encouraging more individuals to engage in solo mining despite the high odds against success. Now, do I suggest that you buy a lottery miner? At the end of the day, no. But what I do think this opens up is an interesting opportunity for IoT devices, right? So especially ones that are controlled by power companies. I think we already talked about how, you know, it's really going to be power generators that get into large scale Bitcoin mining. And I don't think like power companies or co-ops will necessarily get into large scale Bitcoin mining, but what they can do that is really interesting is that they can install some sort of lottery miner in everybody's homes and kind of play that lotto game, as well as maybe offer kickbacks and so on. If you do enough of it and enough at scale, you're not impacting like an individual's actual power bill by much, but you're increasing the likelihood of being able to hold some Bitcoin on your balance sheet, which then in turn could potentially obviously allow you to have more collateral for, well, your members in the case of a power co-op, or for, you know, the owners of your company, the board, if you're a power company. So just something I thought would be a cool idea in general. And I think where the real money is made here, obviously, is the manufacturing of these solo Bitcoin miners. I think, you know, selling the shovels, it's that time in Bitcoin mining now where the shovel sellers make the real money. It's like the gold rush in California. First few got there, they were really successful. By the time everybody else found out, they were just, you know, basically nobody was finding any gold. And the people that were really making the money were the ones selling the shovels and the pans for you to go pan for gold. And that is basically what Bitcoin mining has turned into at this point. Unless you're like a large scale miner, right? It's funny how much history just repeats itself over and over again, and seeing that Bitcoin is obviously an asset, an appreciating asset. It was going to end up in this position at the end of the day regardless, right? The solo miners hash rate, some people were asking in chat, has not been revealed yet to my knowledge. They are aware of the block, but they don't know the actual hash rate from the miner because they were using their own pool. So it was basically a cloned CK pool, but it was locally hosted. So kudos to whoever did this. Obviously, it's a big deal. I think it's really cool that they were able to do it on their own pool, and spin it up and do it, you know, right out of their home. That's the way to do it. You know, build your own nodes, boys. It's really good for obfuscating, obviously, as well, who you are, and all that sort of thing, which is extremely important if you end up coming into $300,000 to be obfuscated as much as possible. Just saying, if you're coming into that kind of money, you probably don't want a lot of people finding out who you are. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.